What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Marlon. We're back at it again with another one. This time I will be reviewing God of War Ragnarok for the PlayStation 5. I want to give a massive thank you to PlayStation for providing God of War Ragnarok for review. Hashtag free game, hashtag ad. Thank you so much, PlayStation, for sending me over this masterpiece. The best game I've played in a very long time. The best game of this current generation. And let me just say right now that I'm literally just blown away by the production that went into this game. The fact that we were plagued with this pandemic and the fact that the team was able to put this game out, it really blows my mind. And for those of you who think for some reason or the other that this is not greater than 2018, think again, because it's better than 2018 in every single way. And I'm just blown away by my experience and the wow factors. And I've been playing this game for the past 3.5 days. And yeah, nonstop. I think I went to bed like at 4 o'clock last night. And yeah, I just could not stop playing this game. The story is definitely incredible. If you're into Norse mythology, then you'll definitely understand what's going on here as far as like the continuation of God of War 2018. I'm not going to give you guys any spoilers, but just know that the beginning stage of this game, the beginning part of this game will pull you in. And it's so much going on from the very beginning of this game leading up to the end of the game. Oh my God. Top-notch voice acting. You want to talk about characters and believable characters, having a relationship with a character. I mean, you could see every facial expression in their faces. Like, it's incredible how much love and care that actually went into this game. And I am blown away by that. The fact that this was developed with the PlayStation 4 in mind, top notch. Okay. Not only that, but Atreus has grown to be a young man that his father always really wanted from the very beginning, you know, just raising him up and training him and preparing him for Ragnarok. And let me just tell you that Ragnarok, wow. Oh my God. The ending part of this game will have you shaking like a leaf on a tree. Like, I'm not playing around. Don't really want to go too much into the story, but just know that the story is really, really good. There's a lot of surprises in this game. I'm telling you right now, a lot of surprises when it comes to characters, the realms, all of that stuff, like different abilities, things that you're going to be doing throughout the story. Obviously, you do have your side missions and stuff that helps to tie in the story and make the story make sense. But this is by far the best God of War game since God of War 3. Okay, because 2018 was literally just an appetizer for Ragnarok. It's almost as if like Ragnarok was supposed to be 2018 from the very beginning. So Ragnarok is basically the definitive way to play God of War 2018, like in every aspect, in every way you can think of. And talking about utilizing the PlayStation 5, oh my God, the DualSense controller, whether it's you rope swing into another platform, or you're throwing the Leviathan axe, or you're wheeling out the Blades of Chaos, or whatever the encounter is, you're blocking, which we're going to talk about all that stuff further along. But man, they made very good use of the Pulse 3D headset as far as, you know, the sound and everything. And when you're fighting and the voice acting, it feels like you're really, really there. And I'm just blown away by that. Even when you are like traversing down on a rope, like it just feels so good. And you can hear it through the actual DualSense controller. And so, yeah, I felt like for something that is cross-generation, They really fully utilize those aspects of it. The sound, the haptics, the adaptive triggers, just everything. The production is top notch. The bar has been set, like I said, out on Twitter. And as far as the gameplay goes, it's more of the same, but my God, it feels so much better. It's so much more fluid. Not only that, but let's talk about one of my favorite weapons in the game, right? The Dropnir spear. Holy freaking cow. When you get that spear, God, yeah, you see me wearing the ring right now. That spear is literally amazing. It just changed the whole way how you play the game. Like, seriously, I am not lying. I mean, just to assist to the Leviathan axe and obviously the Blades of Chaos. Like, holy freaking cow. Yes, that spear is amazing. Now, let's even go as far as the gameplay is concerned, right? So when you have multiple shields that you can use in this game, and the combat has changed in a way where it's almost as if like the game forces you to parry. Let me tell you right now, I love the parry system in God of War Ragnarok over 2018. The parry was great. The foundation was set in 2018, but the parrying in Ragnarok is so much better, especially my personal favorite shield, which is the stone shield. Take as much damage as you want and then strike back with all of that built up power in that shield. Holy freaking cow. The parrying, once you know how to parry, I mean, you can bob and weave and evade and stuff, but once you know how to parry in this game, it will reward you in a very, very special way. The RPG elements are back, leveling up Kratos and Atreus, and I'm not going to spoil the rest of the characters, but let me tell you something right now. This story was so good that I cried. This story was so good that I did not want to put down the controller. This story was so good, it makes me forget about every other game that even exists. I am telling you, it's that good. I am telling you, the bar has been set, and PlayStation is the only publisher in my eyes besides Nintendo that can really achieve that high level of masterpiece, that high level of polish. Like, it just sucks you in like a vacuum. Like, it's just, I don't even know what else to say. Now, the graphics, obviously, it's not a huge improvement over 2018. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It looks incredible, though. Whether it's you traversing through water or you getting splashed up in the mud from fighting, you could see mud on Kratos' armor. You could see the blood on his face. All of that stuff, it's literally there right in front of you. Like, there's no denying it that it looks better than 2018. For those of you who were looking for a game that just looks leaps and bounds ahead of 2018, this is not it. But who cares when we already know that this game was developed on PlayStation 4? Who cares when we already know that this game is a masterpiece? That at the end of the day, it's about the gameplay, it's about the story, it's about the characters, it's about the side missions, it's about the new weapons, it's about the new armor, it's about the new shield. Do I need to keep going? It's about the replay value. You know, like all of that stuff, the voice acting, all of that stuff, the realms, the 9 realms that you get to explore. So much stuff to do in this world. Now, don't get me wrong. This game is not perfect, okay? Now, there is a glitch. The only glitch that I've encountered in this game was with the Leviathan axe when you're in the menu. And let's talk about the menu. Let's talk about the UI, because the UI is so much better than before. I know that when it comes to upgrading your weapons and things of that nature, yeah, like it's a bit kind of confusing a bit, but once you kind of really get into it, they make the text so much more clearer, so much better, so much more easier to understand, and different leveling up systems as far as your weapon and your armor is concerned. So yes, the menu is so much better than before in my eyes. Not only that, but let's talk about the dwarves, right? Brock and Sentry. Holy freaking cow. In so many different ways. It's not just you and Atreus alone. I'm just going to leave it right there. It's not just you and Atreus alone. You're going to be having people around you that you wasn't really expecting to be around you. helping you out. Amazing, 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 amazing. Not only that, but my personal favorite, the Spartan Rage. So much better than before, because not only when you're raging, you have your fury and you have your valor, which is like your health, right? And you also have your rage when it comes to each weapon, which I think is really amazing. Short, but sweet once you level everything up. Holy freaking cow, the rage is so much better. You guys know I love the rage from Kratos, and holy freaking cow, they nail it. So let's say if you get into a battle and you're fighting, for some reason, you're not parrying fast enough. You're not blocking fast enough. You're not throwing your spears fast enough, and you get hit, right? And you build up that rage meter, depending on what you decide to pick. Yes, it can reward you with more health or more fury. Whichever one you decide to go with, that's entirely up to you. And I love the fact that they actually gave you the opportunity, gave you the chance to really, take advantage of that. And so that right there is spectacular. So yeah, it's not a perfect game by any means. Issues, frame rate. I noticed some frame rate drops whenever you're fighting. Whenever there's like a lot of things going on, I notice like the frame drops a bit, but that's it. The Leviathan axe glitch, when you're in the menu, the Leviathan axe is gone completely. And the frame rate itself drops, in certain instances. But man, let's talk about these new enemies. Holy freaking cow. The enemies in this game. Wow. The boss fights in this game is crazy. Especially when you get towards the end of the game. Oh, Thor, you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. You think the beginning was anything? Wait until you fight him again. I cannot tell you how many times I died fighting Thor. Okay? No joke. The beginning was one thing. You escaped that. But when you fight him again, it is no joke. So much more variety when it comes to the enemies. Holy freaking cow. One of the biggest criticisms of 2018 was the fact that there wasn't really a wide variety of enemy types, guys. And so, yeah, there's presence of trolls in the game, but not as much. So many different enemy types. My most annoying ones are those little things that's crawling around like lizards on the ground. So freaking annoying. And that frost, I forgot what it's called. It's like a frost thing that you get hit with, and it takes down your health a lot too. So you want to be careful. But my God, new enemy types, so many boss battles. I think it's probably around 10 or 11, maybe counting the mini bosses as well. Incredible stuff, man. Some of the best boss fights I've ever had in my entire life as being a gamer. I am not joking when I tell you guys that. Obviously, I'm going to say this right now. We already know that there's so much vengeance in this game, okay? Between Freya, we already know what happened in 2018. She ain't going to cool it. She's not over it, okay? Thor, he's not over it. For a lot of people who have already beaten 2018, you can understand exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, Thor is not easing up. You think he's going to ease up after what happened in 2018? Come on, that's his own flesh and blood. You think he's going to just, be cool with you? No, he's not. Freya, same thing from the very beginning of the game. I'm telling you, like, I've never seen an opening of a game that is as spectacular like God of War Ragnarok. And Kratos as well, and with Atreus, the relationship start off, I would say, very emotional in the beginning to where you're going to cry. You're going to cry through majority parts of this game because there's so many scenes in this game that was so well put together. It felt like I was a part of a movie that was just so spectacular. And as somebody that's standing here or sitting here right now telling you that I've spent over 40 hours into this game. Yes, over 40 hours. 40 hours of my life into this game was well worth it. You hear me? Well worth it. And I highly recommend this game if you are a God of War fan. Okay? This is some of Sony's best work yet. Okay? In my closing, Spectacular, spectacular, spectacular. So much more to do after you beat the main story. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Not only that, but the characters that you play along with, they remind you, hey, brother, do you want a mirror? Hey, brother, do you want to go over here real quick to explore this area before you get on with the main stuff? I mean, the main stuff can wait. Like the game, you know, alerts you in your head. Like, yo, 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 yo. Oh, hold up. No. Don't do the main mission right now. Do the side mission. So the side mission can help fuel your journey to prepare for Ragnarok. Yes. And that is my review of God of War Ragnarok. I don't know if it's the best review ever. I don't care. But thank you so much, PlayStation, for providing God of War Ragnarok for review. Yes. 10 out of 10. The best game on the 2-year anniversary of the PlayStation 5. This is the reason why you would want to pick up a PlayStation 5, because of God of War Ragnarok. Listen, the PS5 is not a perfect system, but I tell you one thing that it does. It pulls you in with the features of the DualSense. It pulls you in to what you're actually hearing through the Pulse 3D headset. It pulls you in with all the features and capabilities. Where it's lacking, where it's weak, is obviously in the multiplayer department, which we know that is coming. Also, we know when it comes to backwards compatibility that it's lacking very much so in that department. Yes, we don't want to stream PS3 games. We want to be able to download them natively and play them. So on the 2-year anniversary, on the 2-year birthday of this awesome machine, this machine right here is the best PlayStation console since the PS2, because the PS3, unlike the PS3 counterpart, well, it was very difficult for them to develop games for it because of the cell processor. PS4 was too weak, but at the same time, it still made up for the amazing experiences that we're still having to this day, aka God of War, aka Ghost of Tsushima, aka God of War 2018, aka Last of Us Part 2. The list goes on and on and on and on and on the amazing experience that we had on PS4. But this literally gobbled up the soul of the PS4. And here comes the birth of the PS5. Love it or hate it, this is one of the greatest machines ever made in PlayStation catalog, as well as this game. Wow. Thank you guys so much for the support. And on this 2-year anniversary, I hope you're enjoying your PS5. I hope that you're playing. I hope that you're having fun. And I'm going to continue to be great for you guys. I haven't eaten anything this morning because I was so determined to finish this game and to do the side missions and to do everything that I can to prepare myself for this review. Also, another thing, too, that I want to kind of shed is when it comes to the control, you know how you push the button sideways and stuff like that to put your weapon. Now it's to push, you push down on the actual D-pad to put your weapons up. The controls feels so much better than 2018 in every way. I cannot stress it enough. Massive thank you to you guys. Massive thank you to PlayStation for sending over a masterpiece for review. And hope you guys are playing this masterpiece right now. I'm just literally blown away. Make sure you hit the like button if you did enjoy the show today and this review. Thank you guys so much for the support, man. I really do appreciate it. All right. There you go. Let's see what some of you guys saying. Any quick questions? Any quick questions for me? Any quick questions? Any quick questions? I tried my best to be as spoiler-free as possible. I didn't give out any plots or anything that's going to be happening in the game. But, hey. Yeah. Yeah, you got a sermon today. So I hope y'all happy. Y'all got a sermon. All right, all right, all right. That is Hurricane. That's common sense. That's common sense. I mean, you could clearly tell that you had to fight him again. So that's common sense. I'm just saying. Let me get back to reality. All right, let's zoom out. Hopefully you guys enjoy the review. Did you enjoy the review? Because I did. 2 sheets of paper. I did. 2 sheets of paper. Writing everything down I just said. 2 sheets of printing paper. Yeah. Wow. An amazing experience. Let's hear what you guys have to say. Yes, and if you're asking me, I cried. And if you're asking me, amazing masterpiece. Game of the year. The bar has been set tremendously. Happy 2-year anniversary to you guys, man. Yeah. Wow. Wow. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Of course I am. Of course I am. Of course I am. It says, are you going to play Ragnarok again? For sure. Most definitely will be playing it again. Let's see here. Let's see here. It says, I'm 17 hours and I got to hold my tears from crying. Emotional? Yes, for sure. For sure, man. For sure. I won't be able to play until Monday, but hey, I understand. I understand. Let's see here. Pan says, does the game let you continue where you left off to get... Of course. Of course. Just like 2018. Of course. Of course. Can we expect some more games of this quality to come out on PS5? For sure. Most definitely. The bar has been set, man. Sony is outdoing themselves. Not only God of War Ragnarok has outsold 2018 launch week in one day. I mean, obviously, you got to factor in the PS5 bundle. You got to factor in the collector's edition. You got to factor in people buying physical copies of the game. I'm just saying. Yeah, so amazing, amazing. Nonstop. It took me 3.5 days because Sony sent me the review copy and I was already in the middle of playing and stuff. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go nonstop. And it took me 3.5 days nonstop. Like literally, I got up early this morning, and I could not put down the controller. Like I was playing it nonstop. I didn't even eat anything yet all day. So that if that doesn't show you dedication, I don't know what will. Okay? I don't know what will. It says, I picked up my copy of God of War Ragnarok, but still have to play 2018. Also, the game prompts you with a recap as well. So there's a recap at the menu. So if you want to, also, I forgot to throw in there like accessibility. There's so much more accessibility features in this game, so much more options, so much more performance. I played in performance mode. So yeah. Let's see here. It says, Marlon, the next God of War is going to be fire. You already know, man. Trust me. It says, let me see. Let's see here. Do you think God of War has a chance against Gotham Knights? Oh my God. You mean for game of the year? Oh yeah. God of War. Most definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely. It says next God of War or prequel on PS5. Let's see here. Let's see. The definition of a system set. I am telling you, if you have been on the fence, like forever being on the fence, like I'm telling you guys, man, like God of War Ragnarok is enough reason for you to pick up a PS5. I understand that some people don't have a PS5, cannot afford a PS5, so they have a PS4 Pro. A PS4 Pro is good enough if you don't have a PS5, but you're going to be missing out on the features of the DualSense and the Pulse 3D headset and the super fast loading times and all of that type of stuff, right? Higher resolution, higher frame rate, all that good stuff. So it's a reason that this is a game that I would say is of the generation. This game defines the generation that we're in right now of storytelling, gameplay, sound, graphics, characters, motion capture, expressions on the faces, lip syncing. I mean, everything is just top notch. Combat out of this world, amazing. Took everything that was great about 2018 and morphed it and make it even better. Like, congrats to Sony Santa Monica, man. They did it again, man. Only Sony, man. Only Sony. Only Sony. Says, I wish the DualSense Edge was out. Yeah. Considering that Sony marketed it. Yeah, for sure. Says, Marlon, I'm waiting for a PS5 Pro. Yeah, you're going to be waiting for a while. Let's see here. Any more questions, guys? Make sure you guys hit the like button for me. Of course, I'm getting Forspoken. You already know that. You guys have any more questions for me? I appreciate you guys for coming. Thank you guys so much for the support. And if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have gotten in this thing for a review. And I think the God of War Ragnarok launch was the biggest for me because we're able to give away 4 copies of this game. 4 copies of this game. And we got 2 more to go. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for this amazing community that we have built here. I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. Thank you guys so much for the support. I can't stress it. No, must have been short. I put in about 40 hours in this game. I put in 3.5 days into this. 3.5 days. 3.5 days of playing something nonstop. You're going to finish it. You know what I'm saying? There's still a few more side missions and stuff, you know, for me to do and stuff. But hey, of course, man, of course. Make sure you guys give this game a chance and play this game. Don't listen to what everybody else has been telling you. Give it a chance and play it for yourself. I can't stress it enough. Can't stress it enough. It says, would love a PS5 copy of Ragnarok. You would love. Didn't you already bought the game? Let's see here. It says, yo, did you see the new Hogwarts Legacy? Yes, I've seen it. I've seen it. Now, the next 2 giveaways that we're going to do is going to be for regular viewers. Like I've gave away 4 copies of the game to, you know, members already. So that's it for the members. And then the next time around, we'll just drop it freely. Whoever gets it, gets it. We'll take it from there. But yes, easily game of the year. Easily game of the year. Non-stop. My heart was beating so fast from start to finish. From start to finish. And I try my best to make it a spoiler-free, no spoilers type of review as much as I could. Because, you know, there's certain things that happen in the game, certain abilities. It's animations that would lead into a spoiler that I'm just not going to talk about. So many different enemy types, so many different boss types. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. The game is worth it, man. It's worth it. No, I've been watching you play. I still don't have it. Benjamin B, thank you so much for
Benjamin B, $3. Still gotta finish Forbidden West.
Oh man, still gotta finish it. Yeah, I've already finished it. Like what, in March? I finished the Forbidden West. Forbidden West is a good game. Definitely not a masterpiece, but it's a good game. It's definitely a really good game. Let's see here. It says no game is better than Ragnarok. Not even close, bro. The bar has been set, bro. The bar has been set. Like, the bar has been set. Microsoft's gonna have to come hard next year. They're gonna have to come really hard. That's the thing about Sony, man. Sony blows my mind. They blow me away. Thank you so much for the $3, Benjamin. Blow me away in every way. Every Sony game, it's always something that pulls you in, you know, and they nailed it with God of War Ragnarok, man. The delay, everything, it was worth it. It was worth it. He said, you got to replay it slowly. Yes, for sure. For sure. He says, hope you, oh my God, dude. I cried, man. I literally cried, man. Like, there's so many instances where it got emotional for me, and wow. Finished God of War on PS5's 2-year anniversary. Wow. I'm going to be like Kratos. He says, are there multiple gods in this game like God of War 3? I'm not going to say anything because that's spoiler territory. So I'm not even going to, yes, there's multiple, but yeah, I'm not going to say what they are. Let's see here. Next for me is Spider-Man 2 and Resident Evil 4 remake. Okay, got you. Says, what Sony studio game you think is going to get closest to... I will say Insomniac. I will say Insomniac with Spider-Man 2. Yes. Oh, the story was amazing. Oh, I'm done with A Plague Tale as well. I've been done with Plague Tale for about a week now, week and a half. Oh, God. But I'm getting emotional. Oh. The game is so good. The game is so good. The game is so good. So good. I can't stress it. The game is so good. So good from start to finish. Man, if you're a God of War fan, you owe it to yourself. Do not limit yourself. Do not deprive yourself of not playing God of War Ragnarok. Like, you owe it to yourself, man. The best God of War game since God of War 3. Out of all the God of War games, 1, 2, and 3 are the best one out of the series and Ragnarok. Everything else is surrounding. Ghost of Sparta was great. Ascensions, it was okay. But my God. Wow. And the bar was already been set by God of War 3. And I am telling you, this is the greatest God of War game next to God of War 3. And we already know. Oh, and I forgot to even mention, Kratos is so much more brutal than he was in 2018. Oh, boy. The quick time events with the button prompts. Oh, my heart is just, my heart can't stop beating right now, bro. Just get this game. Just get this game, guys, if you haven't already. Let me get to these questions, man. It says, I've been a major fan of different stuff and doing all the stuff in the game for myself for fun. It says, so I checked GameStop, Best Buy, and Walmart, and they literally have PS5 in stock right now. See that? On the 2-year anniversary. On the 2-year anniversary. Yeah. Amen to that. It says, Marlon, now you are an insider of Sony. Congrats. Nah, I'm not no insider, man. Listen, I am grateful. I am forever grateful. And I am going to say it a million times in the stream. Thank you so much, Sony. A big thank you to Sony for sending this game over for a review. You guys don't know how I work my butt off to be able to be in this position, to be able to work and to at least get a review copy or whatever the case may be from a company that I work so tirelessly every single day to cover and to talk about. That is an amazing experience. They literally gave me a heart attack when I was getting ready to play Ragnarok and waiting like everybody else, and out of nowhere, just boom. When I thought that the walls were closing in, use my mistakes over the years, use my shortcomings, and don't make the same mistakes that I make on trying to give up or thinking that all hope is lost. Because when you have people in your life or enemies that are trying to see you fall and trying to see you come down to nothing, God always make a way out of no way. And that was just my highlight reel for 2022, man, is getting God of War Ragnarok for a review from Sony. That was really amazing stuff. And thank them so much for hooking us up, for giving us the copy. Hashtag free game, hashtag ad. So with that being said, guys, I love y'all. I'm not going to keep y'all up, man. I just, man, it says doing my first run on Balance to enjoy the story, and then my second run on Give Me God of War. Can't wait. Yeah, game is fire, man. Game is fire. Game is fire. Game is fire. Big up yourselves, guys. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button for me. Thank y'all for the support, man. Hit that like button for me. Hit that like button for me. Enjoy your weekend, guys. And as always, happy gaming. Happy 2-year anniversary. Literally got to hold this machine with 2 hands. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Happy 2-year anniversary for the PS5, man. Amazing machine to play a masterpiece like God of War Ragnarok. So until next time, guys, see you guys on Monday. Adios. Thank you, PlayStation, once again, for sending over this masterpiece. 10 out of 10. I'm blown away, and I'm going to go ahead and eat some food now and relax and possibly go cut my grass. I'm out.